Welcome back. Several years ago, Louisiana passed a bill that clamps down on hazing at universities. Now, this happened following the death of an LSU student. Now, Senator Bill Cassidy is bringing some new legislation to Congress. Dawson Domingo reports.
A young person goes off to school and they want to be accepted. And for most of them, hazing is something that, they don't understand the significance of, and therefore they go further than it should. Hazing should not be there at any level.
The Stop Campus Hazing Act is combined with the REACH Act, which requires hazing incidences on campuses to be reported. The Stop Campus Hazing Act wants hazing incidences to be included in a college's annual crime report and requires institutions to provide research-based programs to educate students about the dangers of hazing. This is set to help college students and their parents to make the correct decisions on what organizations to be a part of. A 2019 survey of 6,000 college students found that 26% experienced some form of hazing. And since 2000, over 50 students nationwide have died from hazing alone.
Anything that's physically or emotionally damaging for a student who is being manipulated because of his or her desire for belonging should be eliminated. Period. End of story. Because otherwise it can become dangerous and it become deadly. And a parent should not have to worry about their child being endangered because of their sense of belonging.
In 2019, a freshman at Louisiana State University, Max Groover, died in a hazing incident. His father, Steve Groover, has worked with Senator Cassidy since the tragedy to hopefully prevent what happened to his son from happening again.
I know that had the Stop Campus Hazing Act been around when my son was pledging, he would not have chosen the Phi Delta Thetas. They are extremely bad actors. They were bad actors for years, and this act would have saved my son's life.
Louisiana Superintendent Dr. Cade Brumley is getting vocal about his opposition on a bid to offer an appeals process to graduation requirements statewide. Now, the new policy recommended by the Board of Elementary and Secondary Education would allow for an appeal process if a student does not pass the required LEAP test needed to graduate. A House Education hearing took place to make a decision on the policy, where they ultimately voted to send the policy back to Bessie and ask the governor to reject it. After 3 weeks of paralysis in Congress, the House finally has a new speaker. Louisiana Congressman Mike Johnson won the gavel on Wednesday, allowing the House to get working again.
The People's House is back in business.
And for newly elected Speaker Mike Johnson, there's a lot of business to get done. One top priority, avoiding a government shutdown that's just 3 weeks away.
You're going to see an aggressive schedule in the days and weeks ahead.
Plus money for Israel, which should be a relatively easy lift for a Congress mostly unified behind the Jewish state.
We must also stand by our friends on the international stage. And we have no better friend in the Middle East than the state of Israel.
We're in a time of extraordinary crisis right now, and the world needs us to be strong.
But deeper divides exist on Ukraine funding, as more Republicans resist ongoing support.
We'll look at Ukraine, but we'll do it a separate package, and we'll expect the president not just to tell us what money he wants, but tell us how he's going to spend it.
We can either stand up for Ukraine or bow down to Vladimir Putin. That is not a difficult choice.
Complicating everything is Democrats' distrust of Speaker Johnson, a close ally of former President Donald Trump, who has limited cross-aisle relationships. Democrats also oppose Johnson's opposition to abortion and same-sex marriage, as well as his objection to the 2020 election results.
Speaker Johnson won the gavel by appeasing the MAGA wing of his party through election denial and extremism.
Johnson insists he's willing to work with congressional Democrats.
It is our duty to work together, as previous generations of great leaders have, to face these great challenges and solve these great problems.
Up next, we'll have a look at the week ahead on your local election headquarters.